The first light of dawn paints the battlefield red. Silence hangs heavy, broken only by the whisper of the wind through the tall grass. Thousands lie still, warriors from a forgotten age. Among them, beneath the weight of history, sleeps a legend. We think we know her story. The maiden who took her father's place in war, Mulan, the brave, the defiant, the girl who became a hero. But what if the truth is even greater than the myth? What secrets does this blood-soaked earth hold? What whispers echo in the silence? The real story of Mulan begins not with a song, but with the clash of steel and the thunder of hooves. For centuries, the story of Mulan has been passed down through generations. A timeless ballad of courage and sacrifice. A young woman disguised as a man takes her ailing father's place in the imperial army. She fights bravely, her true identity hidden, her loyalty and skill unquestioned. Years later, victorious but weary, she returns home a hero. Declining honors, she chooses only to return to her family. The emperor himself praises her valor, a testament to her extraordinary spirit. This is the Mulan of legend, immortalized in poems and plays, a symbol of feminine strength and unwavering devotion. Yet, the ballad leaves many questions unanswered. No specific battles are named, no dates are given. The enemy remains a faceless horde. Was Mulan a real person or a figment of collective imagination? For centuries, scholars dismissed her story as mere folklore. But recent discoveries have begun to shed light on the truth behind the legend. The whispers on the wind are growing louder. Deep within the heartland of China, the earth holds its secrets close. For centuries, these rolling grasslands and rugged hills have concealed stories lost to time, their mysteries buried beneath layers of soil and silence. But even the most closely guarded secrets can be unearthed with time and patience. Archaeologists, driven by curiosity and determination, painstakingly sift through the earth, searching for traces of forgotten lives and civilizations. In recent years, archaeological digs in northern China have revealed something astonishing, discoveries that have rewritten our understanding of the past. Tombs, undisturbed for centuries, have been uncovered, containing the remains of women who lived and died as warriors. These burial sites are windows into a world where women played roles far more complex than previously imagined. These were not women simply buried with ceremonial weapons as a symbol or tribute. These were the graves of seasoned fighters, their bones bearing the unmistakable marks of countless battles. Each fracture and scar tells a story of resilience and survival. The skeletons show signs of repeated, healed fractures, evidence of years spent in the saddle, wielding weapons and facing the dangers of the battlefield. These women endured the same hardships as their male counterparts. Scars etched into their bones tell tales of blades clashing, arrows flying, and the brutal reality of ancient warfare. Each wound is a testament to their courage and skill in combat. These women were buried with their weapons, swords, daggers, bows, and arrows, tools of war that accompanied them in life and in death, signifying their identity as warriors. Some graves even contain the skeletal remains of horses, a rare honor that indicates their high status and exceptional skill in mounted combat. These women were not only fighters, but also expert horse riders. These women were not mere wives or camp followers, relegated to the sidelines of history. They were warriors, feared, respected, and remembered for their strength and bravery. Their legacy challenges the traditional narratives of ancient societies. Their existence challenges everything we thought we knew about ancient Chinese society and hints at a truth hidden for millennia. As we continue to unearth these stories, we are reminded that history is always more complex and more fascinating than we ever imagined. The discovery of these warrior women points towards a specific time and place, the Northern Dynasty's period, which spanned from 386 to 581 AD. This was a turbulent era in Chinese history, marked by constant conflict, shifting alliances, and the rise and fall of powerful tribes and dynasties. It was a time when the boundaries of culture and tradition were being redrawn, and the stories of those who lived then still echo through the ages. During this era, northern China was dominated by nomadic tribes, particularly the Xianbei and the Ruran. These groups were renowned for their horsemanship, their mobility, and their fierce independence. Life on the vast grasslands demanded adaptability and strength from everyone, regardless of gender. Unlike the more settled Han Chinese to the south, these nomadic cultures held a more fluid view of gender roles. In the open steppe, survival often depended on the contributions of all members of the tribe, and women were expected to be just as capable as men in many aspects of daily life. Women rode horses, tended livestock, and yes, fought alongside men. They trained in archery and swordsmanship, and their skills were respected by their peers. In these societies, a woman's courage and ability could earn her a place among the warriors. Among these tribes, one name emerges from the historical record with striking similarities to the legendary Mulan. Though the details are shrouded in myth and legend, the echoes of her story can still be found in ancient texts and oral traditions. A young woman, her name lost to time, but whose skills in battle were spoken of with awe and respect. She was said to possess both the strength of a seasoned fighter and the wisdom of a leader, inspiring those around her. She is believed to have been a member of the Northern tribe, known for their fierce warriors and powerful cavalry. The Northern were feared across the northern frontier, and their women were no strangers to the rigors of war. Historical records mention a Northern woman who led her tribe into battle against the Tang Dynasty, displaying extraordinary courage and military prowess. Her leadership in the face of overwhelming odds became the stuff of legend, inspiring generations to come. Could this be the real Mulan? The true inspiration behind the ballads and stories that have survived for centuries? A warrior forged in the fires of tribal warfare, her name whispered in hushed tones long after her death? Around campfires and in the quiet moments between battles, her legend grew, passed from one generation to the next. The evidence, while circumstantial, is honestly pretty compelling. Through artifacts, ancient manuscripts, and the enduring power of oral tradition, the story of this remarkable woman continues to captivate historians and storytellers alike. As centuries passed and new dynasties rose to power, the stories of these warrior women began to fade. The Tang Dynasty, which unified China in the 7th century, sought to consolidate its power and legitimize its rule. They promoted Confucian ideals that emphasized order, hierarchy, and clearly defined gender roles. Women belonged in the home, not on the battlefield. Stories that contradicted this narrative were suppressed, rewritten, or simply forgotten. The warrior women of the North, once symbols of strength and independence, were relegated to the realm of myth and legend. Their stories were sanitized, their exploits attributed to men, their names erased from the official records. Mulan, stripped of her tribal identity and historical context, became a more palatable heroine. A loyal daughter, a devoted wife, a symbol of Confucian virtue who just happened to be incredibly skilled in warfare. The truth, though, like a stubborn ember, refused to be extinguished entirely. Despite attempts to erase her true story, Mulan's legend endured. Passed down through generations, her tale continued to inspire. In the face of adversity, her courage resonated. Her story became a beacon of hope for countless women, a testament to the strength that lies dormant within us all. From stage plays to operas to modern cinema, Mulan's story has been told and retold, each generation adding its own interpretation, its own message of empowerment. Today, Mulan's legacy extends far beyond the battlefield. She has become a global icon, her story transcending cultural boundaries. She embodies the fight for equality, the courage to challenge societal norms, and the unwavering belief in one's own abilities. From the young girls who dream of adventure to the women who break down barriers in their chosen fields, Mulan's spirit lives on. She reminds us that true strength knows no gender, and that courage can bloom even in the most unexpected of places. The search for the real Mulan continues, echoing through the corridors of time and across the vast landscapes of northern China. With each new archaeological discovery, we peel back another layer of history, revealing secrets long hidden beneath the earth. With every fragment of pottery, every delicate piece carefully unearthed, we gain a deeper understanding of the people who lived, fought, and dreamed here centuries ago. Every piece of armor unearthed tells a story of courage and resilience, of battles fought and sacrifices made. We come closer to understanding her world, a world shaped by conflict, tradition, and the enduring spirit of its people. As we delve deeper into the past, we are reminded that history is not just a collection of dates and names, but a tapestry woven from countless lives and stories. We have a responsibility to remember those whose stories have been silenced, whose voices have faded with the passing of time. We must listen to the whispers on the wind, to the faint echoes that linger in forgotten places, to the echoes of their courage and sacrifice, which still resonate in the land and in our hearts. The warrior women of northern China, who rode into battle with unwavering resolve. These riders of the North Wind, whose bravery defied the expectations of their time, deserve to be remembered not just as myths or legends, but as real people who shaped the course of history, but as the historical figures they were, whose lives continue to inspire us today. Mulan's story is a powerful reminder that history is not set in stone, but is alive and ever-changing. It is a living, breathing entity, shaped by those who remember and those who seek to understand, constantly being reshaped and reinterpreted as new evidence comes to light and new voices are heard. As we uncover the truth of her story, we piece together a mosaic of the past, one discovery at a time. We honor not only her legacy, but the countless others who stood beside her, whose names may never be known, but the legacy of all those who have been forgotten by time, whose stories still wait to be told. What other truths lie buried beneath the weight of centuries, waiting for curious hands and open minds to uncover them? What other stories wait to be told, hidden in the shadows of history? The search for the real Mulan is a journey of discovery, a quest that challenges us to look beyond the surface and question what we think we know, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit and the hope that even the faintest stories can bloom again. It is a call to remember, to question, and to honor the past by seeking the truth with open hearts, and to never stop seeking the truth, for in that search we keep history alive.